Hello and welcome to my PowerClick training course. I invented the PowerClick, umpteen years ago. In 1985, I met a gentleman named Tom Tomasello, and he really changed my world. The very first thing he taught me was, he said the secret to golf was learning how to sustain an angle through the golf ball. That was said in a book 45 years ago. I'm sure if I did more research, it would probably be 100 years ago. You know, I have suspicion that what I need to do, or somebody needs to do, is find this buried in a pyramid somewhere. Then somebody will pay attention to it. It's almost like it's disappointing if we came out and told you what the real secret was. It's like there's a secret in golf, but yet if you find it, you're disappointed with it. Ben Hogan had a secret. No, Ben Hogan had a secret that worked for him. He didn't have a secret that would work for everybody. It takes more than one thing to come together to hit a golf ball correctly. However, if there is a secret to golf, it is all about compression of the golf ball. It is all about impact of the golf shot. The secret cannot be turn your shoulders more, because what's that got to do with impact? Or speed up your hips. What's that got to do with impact? So what I'm telling you now is seriously as good as I've ever seen. This is the best secret that I've seen to date. I hope there's something better, but I haven't seen it yet. With the PowerClick, I wanted to get to the point where you, the person, or myself, would know if I did it correctly or not. So here's what I know. This is not a guess. This is what I know. Through the golf shot, you would like your left wrist to retain its flat angle. If it doesn't, then I instantly know I've done it wrong. It is so important that you get instant feedback to did you do it or did you not do it. I am at 55 years old now. I am so into stop wasting your time. Standing around a golf course, hitting golf balls, chipping and pitching, to me, is a waste of time. I have no evidence to show me that after the first 2 years of practice that you ever get any better by just doing a whole lot more practice. Mo Norman said to me 25 years ago, try smarter, not harder. When I go to the practice tee, and what I want for you is I want you to have the ability to know what correct is and then go practice it. If I know I've done it wrong. I know I've done it right. So I know I had the feedback to know that I've done it right immediately. Okay, so that's what my left wrist does through all golf shots. Through every single golf shot, that's what it does. And then it goes up. When I first came out with this, I promoted it with the right hand, and I still want you to perceive it as a right-handed game, because there has to be a leader and there has to be a follower. My position on the golf swing is my right hand does everything. If my right hand retains its bend, and I'll show it to you in a couple different ways. If my right hand retains its bend, then my left hand would have retained its flatness. I know somebody could say, well, the other way around might work too. Well, it might, but you know, I'm the guy that studies this 24 hours a day for my whole life, and I've tried it every single way you can think of, and I have found the best way is to get my right hand doing it all. My left hand is going along for the ride, my right hand is doing it all. Through the golf swing, if you want to hit the golf ball farther, and you're going to keep hearing more and more and more and more about this on the television, is about learning to retain your lag pressure. Create lag pressure, retain lag pressure. Well, that's lag pressure. As soon as you go like this, you've let go of your lag pressure. There's no more speed, you've wasted it. And usually you waste it through or before the golf ball, So I'm retaining my lag pressure. In an ideal situation in the world, if we were to do this and learn this game properly, we would break it down into pieces, and we wouldn't try to put the total together until we understood the pieces. Anybody out there that is not hitting the ball as far as they think they should, and if they're being honest with themselves, is because your hand speed isn't as good as it should be. Yes, I'm bluntly saying I get the mass majority of my speed from the educated motion of my hands. The educated motion, not the uneducated motion of my hands. From the educated motion of my hands. If you can go by the old saying, you learn what you pay attention to, it would be wonderful if you could get to the point where say, okay, today I'm just going to work on my hands. I'll work on my arms later. I'll work on my body after that. But today, I'm going to pay attention, or the next 10 minutes, I'm paying attention only to what my hands do. Again, I made the power click because I recognized without something there, I don't want to necessarily say I'm wasting my time, but my time is not as well spent as it could be, is if I know what correct is, and then I have a way of monitoring it. I'm not afraid to realize I did it wrong. I am afraid to stand out there for hours practicing something that's bad, though, and I think you guys all get what I'm saying. We spend far too much time practicing and getting nothing out of it, do we not? Well, I made this, I think as I do, I think I make everything for me. And then if people want to share it with me, then that's pretty cool too. But this is why I made the power click. Tom Tomasello in 1985, the first thing he showed me was the educated motion in the hands. I've been a golf pro since 1972. I didn't know it. I really didn't know it. He showed it to me in 5 minutes. I got it. No one had ever shown it to me before. So how could I have been expected to get it if nobody had ever showed it to me before? So I hope I'm sharing this with you. The power click is really, really meant for those people that are not hitting it as far as they think they should. It's a great device. Certainly you can go on the website and take a look at it. We're offering a special this month for an Academy membership as far with any sale of it. I hope that if it's of interest to you that you'll go check it out. I'll put it on the site, but this is what I'm trying to do with my hands. Next time you watch, well, two things. Next time you watch golf on television, you'll see these guys doing this more and more and more because you're paying attention to it. And you're going to start hearing the commentators talk about lag all the time now. Well, I'd like to bring you guys up to speed first on what the heck it is. That's what it is. Everyone in the world creates lag. What the best are trying to do is retain it, not let it go. Hope you enjoy.